You have won. You have defeated me. You've destroyed the greatest temple the world has ever seen. Death will now rain down on the troops. No one will survive to tell of your terrible deed. Soon, none of what you've done will count for anything. You must be proud of yourself, for you have won. You've defeated me. Only no one will remember.
He's here.
Help! I'm wounded. Please, help me.
The bottle is empty. The bandage is all that I have.
And then, suddenly, everything was quiet. It was as though Satinav had played a prank and stopped time. An almost endless moment in which Sadja and the adept just stared at each other. He didn't understand that his rescuing hand was more terrible to her than 1,000 demon tentacles could have ever been. The final admission of her ghastly failure. Suddenly, Satinav snapped his fingers again, and life continued. As he pulled her away, I heard her scream. "Leave me," she called. "Leave me. Take me back." And again, I can't leave him behind. Over and over, quieter and quieter, and ever farther away. It didn't take long, and they had disappeared. And that was that. I was right back where I started. Only one thing was different this time. This time, I was able to remember. Remember a princess who persevered in the face of the most impossible obstacles. It helped that the Gorian desert is one of the most magical places known to this world. Several astral lines cross there, and I lay directly among them. I grew ever more powerful, and I practiced and practiced and practiced. After 400 years, I succeeded in refining my spell to the point where I finally found a way to permanently transform my body. I left the desert and set out for Draconia. I had to know what had happened to my princess after our separation. What happened to the only woman who was ever prepared to entrust her life to a shady, magical staff.
Sadja failed in the Gorian desert.
I can't reach it. How could I? Brighter.
She had the mask, and she knew the name of the Djinn of Time.
Brighter.
If the wearer of the mask speaks the name of the Djinn of Time, he can retrieve things past. But Sadja didn't waken the Djinn. Why not?
Fahi! I wouldn't be surprised if he just screams at me as well.
She was devastated. It's not all that hard. You
I'd
just
rather
have
keep
to
that
put
for
the pieces
myself.
together. I wonder if
I'm not
Geron's
going to
awake
destroy
yet.
this. It belongs to Nuri. Brighter! I now know that they can see me and hear me, but it won't do them any good. Fahi! I wouldn't be surprised if he just screams at me as well. That won't work. That won't do any good. I can't think of anything. That won't do any good. No, what good would that do? That won't work. If only I could move. Not after what happened to Ulrich.
Geron, can you hear me? I think I've solved the riddle. It's a little complicated. There are so many little pieces. There's only one thing missing. and then we can finally complete the story. Then I'll ask the staff to change you back. I promise. Can you do me one more favor first? Sadia's ruby has a crack. You need to repair it. Can you do that for me? Please, Garon, repair the ruby.
I'm not going to destroy this.
Over.
It belongs to Nuri.
We just need the ruby. Not the lamp, Garon. The ruby, please. Have you gone back to sleep?
It's impossible to read the inscription while wearing the mask.
Garon, wake up. Please fix the ruby. All right. Thank you. And now let me try something. I pray to the gods that I'm not mistaken. Vedan faskedan, esplastequatan, humurilor gras, ferogoran, hilbemutir gerol falan, juntir quatan feluntir sodan. Garon? Are you still there? If so, then you should be able to cast the staff's first spell. Please give me a sign that it worked.
Sadia's spell doesn't work here. Sadia's spell doesn't work here.
Oh no. I was mistaken.
The necklace isn't magic enough.
I was right. Thank you. Thank you, Garon. Oh, you're probably wondering where you are. The staff created this place, a burial chamber of a mogul in the middle of the Andergastrian forest. Isn't that impressive?
Leave the mask and come to me.
He's here. I'll be right back.
Brighter. Brighter! And I get left behind again. Nuri. I'll try to send Nuri a vision. Nuri won't understand what I'm trying to tell her. If she's going to find me, Nuri has to know as much as possible about this place. She could find the mountain, but how would she know which campfire I'm at?